MMA bout at 3 5-minute rounds. We have Shaun Lomas, who is an independent fighter out of Manchester, fighting at 90 kilos. His record stands at 8-7-0. He'll be taking on UFC veteran Ivan Serati with a record of 12-3-0, weighing in at 93 kilos, fighting out of Milan, Italy, representing TSG Italia. All right, so again, we're here at UWC 13 Invasion. My name is Pierre Guillet. I'm accompanied by Josh Palmer. Josh, this is the main event tonight. We have a UFC vet in Ivan Serati taking on Shaun Lomas. Shaun Lomas in the tie, black and white shorts, and we have Ivan Serati in the tap-out black, red Italia themed shorts.
Yeah, don't blink, guys. I don't think this one's going to go the distance. You know, Shaun Lomas taking this fight on very short notice and fighting incredibly actively against, you know, a very experienced fighter in Ivan Serati who, you know, has only picked up losses to the like of Vitor Belfort and Thomas Duval in the UFC.
And I'm going to tell you something. Ivan Serati's ground and pound, that's what he's known for.
Oof,
I mean,
nasty.
Nasty double leg takedown, slam you on your back, and then if that's not bad enough, then he starts punching you a lot in the face, and that's what I can almost tell you that's what's going to happen here tonight.
Yeah, he's pushing Shaun Lomas up against the fence here in this half guard position. Shaun Lomas is going to have to do some scrambling, otherwise he's going to start eating some seriously nasty leather.
But hey, let's take nothing away from Shaun Lomas. I mean, this guy is durable. He fights like every 5 minutes.
We last saw him at UWC 12 3 months ago. He's already fought 3 times since then.
And that's almost unheard of.
Oh, it's incredible. Stepping in most recently at very short notice to take on, you know, Jim Walled at Cage Warriors Right to Fight. And, you know, you've got to have some stones to step up against someone like Jimmy.
Now look at this. Shaun Lomas scrambled to the stand-up, but immediately that superior wrestling by Ivan Serati finds Shaun Lomas with his back against the against the mat and head up against the cage once again.
Yeah, it's pretty clear what Ivan Serati intends to do in this fight, and you know, for all intents and purposes, very strong, very big, you know, muscular guy. He's really going to have an advantage imposing this game plan.
Now here's the thing: with all those big muscles, it takes a lot of oxygen to fuel and feed those things. So if Shaun Lomas is lucky, maybe he might gas out. You know.
Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened. If he can survive and take the fight into deep water, may well happen. We've seen seen it very recently. Todd Duffy in the UFC, the latest victim of that. Win,
all the way up until he lost.
Yeah, ain't over till it's over, Pierre.
Yeah. But Shaun Lomas taking some leather here. However, he was able to defend. A couple may have gotten through. However, a couple from Ivan Serati may be like 2 or 3 of mine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, now Ivan Serati's got Shaun Lomas pushed up in his own corner. Dan Bazota shouting instructions. Just like to give a quick shout out. Dan Bazota achieving a black belt in BJJ from Royce Gracie. Only man in Europe to get a black belt from Royce. That's a hell of an achievement, wouldn't you say, Pierre?
Yeah, here's the thing. And Royce Gracie doesn't give out black belts. Some guys, I'm not naming any names, will give out black belts probably before they're, duly should be given. Royce Gracie is not like that. To get a black belt from him is it's a lifetime achievement.
Now, Ivan Serati's got a very interesting position here where he's pulled Shaun Lomas' own hand behind his back and is now throwing strikes on the unprotected side. If he can keep this position, this could be really interesting. Okay, referee deeming not enough action, standing them back up. I think Ivan Serati is going to go straight in for the takedown again.
Here's the thing. I think that was a missed opportunity by Ivan Serati. He should have stayed active because he had the hand behind the back.
Excellent shot, though, Pierre. Sorry to interrupt, but you yourself are known for having a great shot. What's some of the things that you need to look for in a great double leg like that?
Well, here's the thing. You need to have correct distance because you don't want to shoot from too far out, okay? Because they're going to see that coming. They're going to sprawl. Another thing is you want to change your level, come up and under, below your opponent's hips, driving through your opponent, not at your opponent, but through. And he's a master of this. This is what, like the second or third double leg takedown? And again, look at this, guys. Immediately moves to full mount. He's going to posture up. However, Shaun Lomas immediately is trying to,
strong bridge there, but Ivan Serati doing exactly the right thing, releasing enough weight to catch the turnover, hooks in the back, hips flattening him out. This is not going to end well for Shaun Lomas.
This is pretty much going to be over right here. Yeah.
Yeah, just like his last fight, first round rear naked choke submission.
Okay, so you know what? We've had some quick fights here tonight. And it's not because people have been overmatched. It's just, ladies and gentlemen at home, hey, the guys are getting that good. And a lot of these fights you can see on any fight shows across the world, they're at that quality and they're at that caliber.
Yeah, any small mistake, the guys are gonna capitalize on it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'm just excited to be a part of UWC. Hopefully we'll see you back here for UWC 14. Again, I've enjoyed myself. Can you give me a rundown?
I've enjoyed you too, yeah.
Can you give me a rundown on the fights? Did any of them get past the first round is what I want to know.
We had a couple of fights going to the second round, but, you know, we're looking at 10 submissions out of 14 fights. It's a
easy night for the judges?
Easy night for the judges. No decisions made by them. But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you expect here at UWC. Fantastic night of fast-paced action. You know, jiu-jitsu came back tonight. Huh?
And ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Pierre Guillet, and from my co-host, Josh Palmer,
Well,
good
ladies
evening.
and gentlemen, after 3 minutes, 56 seconds of the first round, we have a winner due to tap out from rear naked choke, Serati. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll give a big, big round of applause to your runner-up, Shaun Lomas. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our evening of MMA action. Please look out for our next event, which will be UWC 14.
I'm the ultimate fighter. I'm the ultimate fighter.